Do, 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 do. Out. Aha. That should be live. Very nice. See that? And do that. Very good, very good. Need a link. Let's get a link. YouTube Studio. Alright, now that shit out. Did I end up talking to myself or not? Whatever. Alright. Let's start a new game, I think.
Meanwhile, aboard the Cajun Queen.
Ooh, the Cajun Queen.
Pierre LeBlanc, known by his fellow anglers as Scaly Pete.
There they hunted sharks. I hunt sharks.
I hunt sharks. The blood.
Somebody better at this, you be following them, yeah? Oh, people got a lot of wrong ideas about sharks. Scientists say we gotta coexist. Now, how you gonna coexist with that shark, huh? Shark just wanna do one thing.
You give it a pat.
That's kill you, eat you, and you out. What I do, I consider a sacred honor. Kill them all if I could. Too bad, ain't but 24 hours to a day.
Shark spotted in Fawcett Bayou. Several deaths reported. Shark can be identified by rusty harpoon embedded in flank.
Get out of my way. Got a job to do.
This is an adult bull shark. Fast, fierce, and armed quite literally to the teeth. She has little to fear here in the Gulf.
Armed to the teeth. Alright. Oh, she's so cute.
The muscular marvel confidently moves through its watery world.
Yes. I'm sure it does.
The predator's 350
Consume prey.
teeth are put on full display.
Bloody tutorial. Alright, now what? Tail whip. Yep.
Exhibiting
Got it.
behavior more common to a thresher shark, this bull makes creative use of her powerful tail.
Powerful tail. Well, let's get through this tutorial bit. It's the real game. Let me out or? Okay.
A shark fin is a sinister reminder to humans that the ocean remains a wild and untamed domain. The bull performs an acrobatic feat worthy of an order.
Nom, 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 nom.
Put on display in a marine park stunt show.
Oh, yeah, jump. Okay, there. Got it. You can leave knife in position by submerging. Yes, like that.
The big fish plunges to the ocean below. The bull's speed is astounding for a large marine predator.
For a large marine predator. Where are we going? Oh, jump. To the front flip. Oh, now you want me to breach out.
A breaching shark is a rare and calorie-intensive spectacle.
Oh, yum, 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 yum. Shame the NRL sharks aren't that efficient. Now what do they want me to do? Whip shot. Didn't I already do this? Let's do it to a human. They used the human to destroy the human. Okay, I'll help you. Kill the beachgoers. I mean, brings that kind of thing.
While it is well known that sharks feed on mollusks, fish, and seals, less discussed is their propensity to feed on fear.
Sorry guys. The objective made me do it. Oh my god, they shot.
It must be emphasized that this sort of targeted violence is quite unusual for a shark.
Where's old matey? Scaly Pete.
That shark needs a good whack on their nose. Go get him, Chad. How you doing there, shark?
I'm doing great, actually. Whee. Broke your thing.
Got Chad. Kenny, knock him down, partner.
Where is he? There you are.
She putting up a fight for sure.
Oh, she is. Send me yummy food. Get up there, you.
Derek, you got this, Bona.
Alright, who's next? Sure. Well, it's because we're in the water. But these guys get full on. Come here, you. Get in front of it. Oof. This one's not working out as well.
I ain't paying no more. Catch me this shark myself.
When you do that in the first place, instead of wasting everyone's time.
Oh, look at them teeth. Oh, she gonna make quite a mantelpiece.
Got us some dinner coming, boys.
Well, that sucked.
Let's get her up
Just
on
like
deck.
Panthers 2020 season. Go undefeated right to the end. And then get
On
shot
board
in the face with the spear.
Scaly Pete looks over the catch of the day.
Yeah, this my daddy's iron, all right. But this ain't the shark. Not the one I was looking for.
How do you know?
How I know? Not big enough. This look like a mega to you.
That wasn't very nice.
Oh, well, looky here. She's on for me. Hello! How your mama in there?
Whoa! But why'd you do that?
So I can identify her next time I see her. When I spear her.
Caught that.
The tiny pup responds with an instinct for survival.
Don't ever want to turn off the camera.
No, that was quite hilarious actually. Where'd the volume go? Hello? Let's skip that. For some reason there's no volume on that film clip. Really unusual. Baby shark doo doo doo.
A famous big game hunter once posited that after an animal had tasted human flesh, it forsakes its natural prey in a deadly single-minded search for the most dangerous game.
Yes. Num 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 num. Box.
The shark uses lipids from high-fat fare like this to help fuel her reign of terror.
A reign of terror. Put away the turtle. I'm a monster.
Once more, the shark turns back to this place of centered calm.
Scented calm. Look, I put my Tigers uniform on. Tigers Day.
Exhibiting behavior more common to whales and dolphins, this shark is able to use biosonar to locate potential prey.
Let's go get that. I hope we don't get any fights because we're so little. So tiny.
I have one of those new pop-up tub stoppers at home, and let me tell you, those things are just a magnet for hair and debris.
Oh, fishy fight. Num num num. That's what the Tigers are gonna do today to the Cowboys. Ooh, a thingy. Wait, none of that. Take it. Take it out. No, not me, you.
Muskellunge, or muskie, is a freshwater fish commonly found throughout the Great Lakes region, so I have no idea what it's doing here.
Obviously, he came for the football today. Super Saturday. I want to see the Tigers. Yes, play these kids. I haven't updated my rugby league game. I had to. Hey, Ash is here. Yeah, I've got to. I had to upgrade the computer, and now I've got to reinstall rugby league and do all the new rosters and everything and sort it all out again. So that's good fun. That's gonna take a while. You fishy, 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 fishy. Yeah, I got a level. Where am I going? Yeah, which part of it's random? I think Tamalo did his hand again, so that's fun. I think it's the third time this year. Ballboy can't stay on the field. Slamming his hand in a car door so he doesn't have to play.
Only here can the shark discover the miracle of self-love.
I found it a little bit ago because my wife actually really likes like shark movies and stuff like Jaws, and she wanted to play it on the Xbox, so I got it for her and looked interesting, so I got it on the computer. Ugh. When I get the time, I'll fix up my rugby league game and get it all sorted.
Like many animals, sharks need to breathe to live.
How do you think the Tigers game will go? That's the one I'm particularly interested in. What, you're gonna play what, on the Xbox or something? Tigers should win. They have a problem with not winning the games they should win, and then every now and again they'll play like a top 8 team. And very confusing club.
Remember, when planning a cemetery, try to avoid high-risk coastal areas.
But he actually brought Simpkin on the bench this time, so that should help. I think that's one of the biggest problems is Jake Little gets tired and then they play Mbai at hooker. What good is that? Yes, I can't remember if he's gone or not. We didn't have Aaron here to update us, but yeah, as far as I know, he's signed with the Dragons. So I don't know when he leaves, if that's like a right now thing. Yeah, I thought it was. So they can't really afford to lose anyone now, but next year they have lots of salary cap, so we'll see how they go. That's really weird considering they've got that bloke who played against us last night. He actually got a couple of tries, a moan or whatever. I thought he'd be there 5'8". What do I know? Don't pay much attention to the Dragons at the moment. They're a bit of a mess. I mean, Empire's not horrible, he just never had a consistent position. That's what I mean, they've got a few, so Empire will have to be really good or he's going to have the same thing happen that happened at the Tigers where he just gets dumped on the bench or used for depth or whatever, and
The bull shark is known to be a voracious, if hardly discriminating, eater.
what the hell? Oh hey. Back at you.
Random mutations aren't random. They require large amounts of mutagens as a catalyst.
Go that way, see if we can get to the next area quickly. Haha, there's Aaron. Yes, triumphant return. Now I'll get to be the daddy shark. Do. I just don't think they know what to do with Granville. They're confused. I mean, he was playing fullback for a while. I remember not long ago, bloody Cowboys fans didn't even want him there anymore.
Remember, if you find yourself hard aground, the best thing to do is stay with your canoe and die the death of an honorable seaman.
Oh, fishy. Well, they should be able to. He's what, a hooker playing at... Ugh, I gotta level up. A hooker playing at centre. When he was playing at fullback not long ago, so... I mean, geez, Brooks should just be able to run straight around him, if anything. And no Tamalolo, so... I don't know. I think Tigers should be in this. If they don't win, there's something wrong. He finally listened to me and picked Simpkin on the bench so Little can have a rest. I don't actually mind that because Talau's... Is he the tall one? The tall centre? Get Brooks to put a few kicks on top of Granville's head and he'll just be able to jump over him.
Over the course of a bull shark's life, it will ingest quite a broad assortment of flotsam and jetsam. The shark is now a team, and we should expect much angst, ennui,
Unlimited
decision-making.
power. Kind of hope Roberts plays. I keep waiting for him to kick on. I thought he'd be really good for the Tigers, but I don't know. Something's going on there with him. Yeah, I gotta fix up, as I was saying before, fix up my rugby league game and update all the rosters now. Because I changed the motherboard and CPU in this. I had to reinstall everything. So now all my stuff's back to square one. Of course they did. Tigers are gonna win by like 50 points today.
As a result of industrial pollution and sewage wastewater, Dead Horse Lake was designated a Superfund site in 1996.
Yeah, I think if they can keep Dewey and Brooks consistent in the halves, decent forwards around them, boom, there you go, there's your team. I mean, Dane Laurie will be back next year now. Yeah, I get that. It's sad to hear it, but you know, I mean, it was the Cowboys last time they did it with. Every reason to win that game, and they just got smashed. I think that was on one of the Tiger Town episodes. Which, speaking of, have made me like Madge a lot more. He seems to care so much. I mean, yeah, he swears a lot, but there's no reason they can't do it. And no offense to Jimmy Tarmow, I thought he was going to be a lot better. But now your full pack gets to... Jeez, those Tigers are killing it.
We appreciate the grant from Sunshine Solutions that made this show possible. We'd also like to remind viewers that mass cloning and gene editing for today's military is safer than ever.
Yo, with him and Twal in there, I think you're sweet. You said
spent 16
Dewey should just be the
years
captain
building
now.
structure at
I'd
a
just give it
track
to him
pulled
straight
from
up.
the lake, only to have it thrown back in the lake by intoxicated locals.
Even if you have to make him co-captain with Tamo. Yeah. Like, I've never seen him not put in on the field. He's always given his best. He's one of those guys where everyone can look to and go, yep, there's our leader, there's the guy we're following. Tamo might be good off the field, but he hasn't been performing on it this year. There was a big Reddit post and might actually pull it up. It was a really good one. Where is it? Let's go find Reddit. Let's have a look. Shoelace runner. That was hilarious. I loved that. He was giving him so much, and then Reynolds still like gave him a hug and consoled him afterwards. It was nice. Let's see if we can find this thing. It was actually really interesting. Geez, Ash's Tigers are absolutely killing it, which is exactly what will happen today. Alright, let's see if I can... Alright. Alright. Do that for a second. It's a really interesting little article someone wrote up on Reddit. A Reddit post. In late 2020, Tigers prop James Tamo. Basically, it says a stat dive into the fall of James Tamo. It's actually really interesting. They did a really good job of it. So, let's see. Let me see. Now, for and against would also have a 50-point win. Hey, yes, it's good to be back and be able to do this. I've missed it quite a lot. But no, you should see up on the screen right now. A stats dive into the fall of James Tamo. Someone wrote this up, very good. Average Joe 03 on Reddit. In late 2020, the Tigers signed prop James Tamo, who had just captained the Panthers to a minor premiership and a grand final. West saw him as a powerful forward to set an example for the young pack at the club. After the episode of Wild West last night, there was a lot of talk about Tamo's role in the team. Inspired by this and Muga's post about Dylan Brown's mediocrity, I decided to look into his stats. They used NRL.com for the numbers. Here are the 2020-21 splits for Tamo by round 21, 2021. It's clear that his power in attack, half as many meters, and tackle breaks and efficiency in defense, over triple the amount of missed tackles, have dropped significantly this year while playing around 3 minutes less per game. But it also shows that Tamo did have an impressive 2020 season. Barely any missed tackles would have been a major drawing card for a Tiger side consistently shown up in defense. His yardage was great for an interchange forward, with his meters per minute being best for any prop in 2020. It wasn't a terrible signing at all, and most of the media and this sub was very happy about it. Something in Tamo's game has shifted dramatically this season. Let's look at his stats in comparison to other middle forwards for 2021. From an attacking standpoint, Tamo has been quieter this season than Dylan Napa and Aaron Woods. That's kind of bad, because they're also in horrible teams and they're in horrible form with those fan bases. Aren't particularly happy with them, especially Dylan Napa. I think Bulldogs fans can't wait to see the back of him. To be fair, he hasn't missed nearly as many tackles as them, but he still has almost double the missed tackles as his teammate Alex Twall. Well, to be fair, Alex Twall is probably one of their best forwards at the club now at the Tigers, so... Madge wants to create a professional environment with representative premiership winning players. Tamo has been all of these things in the past, but it seems that he is just that. A culture signing who has brought nothing on field during the Tigers 2021 campaign. Is it a fitness issue? Is Madge playing him wrong? Was he just playing for a contract last year? Or is the club just cursed to ruin good players? Well, we know it's not that because they have guys like Twall who actually put in and play well, so Madge can clearly coach forwards. He's not having an issue there. And Aaron, that's what I was referring to when I was saying about his form on field lately hasn't been that great. Then again, like I said, maybe he's just there to help these young forwards through their pre-seasons and their week-to-week preparation. I don't know. Depends how much sees him, I guess. So did I. I remember I did a video, I said one of the big things about them this year was they would have a good forward leader on and off the field, and that didn't work out quite so well. As I'm sure, you know, when they had their pre-season and they're doing their thing at training, he's doing really well showing them how to prepare for week-to-week NRL, but man, he's, I think in 40 minutes or whatever it was he played last week, he had like 4 runs or something. Like, that's not a guy sticking his hand up for the team. Fishy, 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 fishy. Where'd you go? Oh, you're up there. You're running away. Well, I hope that alligator doesn't come down here. Like, I can't fight him yet. Ugh, that's gonna be awkward because there's no way I can beat him. No, I'm gonna die.
The shark must exercise caution as she renews her attack.
I don't think he's overrated. Depends who you ask. I think he's a very good player. He works hard. Probably one of the fittest in the comp. Good passing game.
Stuff will end up in the stomachs of sharks.
But there seems to be this, like you see, where earlier in the year him and Moses were going at each other, and then he was going off at someone swearing at him the other day. It's like they let it get in their heads too much when things go against them. And they start blaming each other and going off instead of just rallying as a team and then playing together. Like, he can't do it all himself. I think that's the problem. They're like a team of individuals. When they do play their best, like, you go back and watch the game at the start of the year against the Storm. Now, that looked like a genuine top 4 team there. Oh, very nice. Yeah, like, he's the captain, He's the leadership figure on field. He should be finding a ways to bring the team up, not pull them down. Yeah, sometimes you got to stick it into someone and, you know, lay the boot in and give them a, you know, light a fire under them sometimes, but it happens so often at the Eels. It's like, where, you know, how much is too much? There's only so many times you can yell at people before they stop listening. And to make it worse, like, he's the one who was, what, playing it last week or the week before when his brother had just died. Like, this isn't a guy you should be calling out. Like, he's doing the best he can for his team. No, we straight up wouldn't win without Nathan. Not against the top teams. He's too good and too... You know, they rely on him too much. Not to say the team's bad, just... You don't remove probably the best halfback in the game and then go, oh, well, we can still beat, you know, the Storm in a finals game. It's not going to happen. And even with Nathan the Stormer, going to be enough of a challenge.
I would like to assure the Antolini crime family that this footage will in no way be used in the final edit of our program.
I don't know, the Storm are vulnerable. If you look at them the last couple of weeks, even when they played us and they smashed us, they have moments where they look a bit disjointed, if that's the right word. They're definitely... They're gettable. You just have to be perfect. They're probably the best team in the game at punishing mistakes. Well, you look at the Raiders game. The Raiders took it to them.
Handyman special overlooking breathtaking panoramic lake views. Open living with vintage appeal. Call Deborah.
I don't know. They are looking pretty full on. Like I said, you'll have to be perfect to beat them, but
whatever wastes fall to the ocean floor.
They are gettable. So, I mean, if Pappenhausen starts coming good soon, because I think they're struggling with Pappenhausen and Grant off the bench, which kind of messes their rotations up a bit. So if they sort that out, they might be a lot better. Well, really, that's what the Storm do. They're the best team in the comp at punishing mistakes. You drop a ball, you miss a tackle, whatever it might be at the time. That's when they'll come and get you. If you can get them into a grind and go set for set on them. I mean, the Eels did it to them at the start of the year when they beat them. You know, they had to play nearly a perfect game in the wet, but it can be done. You can beat the Storm. you know, they're still human.
The spring of
I told you the Tigers would win today.
time in Port Clovis, when local favorite Trash Talk placed 20th in the Derby, and the city placed first in the country for petty theft.
Sounds like it was a tight game. There it is. Yeah, getting the vaccination wasn't too bad, but then like last night, I was like shaking heaps as if I was like really cold. But my wife she was fine, but I was like shaking uncontrollably.
But it's really just an excuse for hippies to flout public nudity laws.
I'm not sure, hey, because I hadn't really thought about it. Not being able to use my computer for a while, so now it's going to be a matter of just seeing what's happening. No. My arm's a bit sore now today. I'm feeling a bit better today. But yeah, last night was a bit rough. I was told apparently the second one's fine, but I didn't want to wait to get the Pfizer because it's like a couple of months away, and you know I work at Coles and people coming in all the time and everything. And it's like, yeah, might as well just get it done now. I think I'd rather have a bit of a sore arm and maybe a day or so of a few symptoms or whatever, and then be right. No, I'll definitely upload pre-done videos again on the main channel. It's just a matter of something really striking my interest. How did he get suspended for 9 rounds? Did he murder someone on the field? That's crazy. No, I haven't seen them. Any good? I don't use Instagram very much.
The shark returns to the grotto to focus on personal transformation.
Ouch. I didn't even know Little was even tall enough to hit someone in the head. He's like a step ladder. Oh, nice. Good to see good content out there. Especially after Clarkey giving it to the Tigers. Oh.
local police departments settle a dispute over jurisdiction, these two remain a popular attraction for selfie-seeking snorkelers.
Yeah, it's a fun little game. Nothing too complicated. I gotta fix up my rugby league game, get all the rosters again.
In real life, the pirate was a genocidal monster who murdered and enslaved thousands. Sometimes even sharks just need to dirty bulk.
What's everyone's tips for today? I just wanted to fix the kicking game and the support play, like I said on the Discord. I really Live 4 and it feels so stiff. There's no fluidity to it, I guess is the way to say it. Like it really annoys me how the defense gets perfectly set after like a big line break. You'll get down, get tackled by the bloody fullback or something, and you'll have a set defensive line. Doesn't feel like rugby league. One more somewhere. Yeah, that's sounds about right. That's pretty much, you guys have done what I'm doing. Everyone's tipping the Tigers, they better not stuff that up. Ooh. Rabbits 34, Tigers 16. Wow, that's over Titans 13 plus. Or Gold Coast. Ooh, picking the Cowboys. By live streaming, do you mean actually like showing it on YouTube or something?
Shark versus dolphin. Orca versus giant squid. Boat versus pylon. When establishing dominance, the contest is usually a deadly one, with survival as the prize.
Oh, nice. I mean, I could stick around and do something like that with the Tigers game, but don't know. They keep this stream going. I think the Tigers will surprise people. They seem to be heading in the right direction, just really slowly. I think Madge is working out he can't really get by without Dewey in the halves. Brooks can't do it by himself. And he's a runner of the ball. Well, hopefully that works out and you get plenty of people there to watch you. Oh, what am I doing? I'm supposed to put the teeth on. Probably being a Cows fan. So, we'll see how he goes. No offense to him, but let's hope the Tigers can get him a little bit upset. I really want the Tigers to play well. I've watched every single one of their games this year, almost like one of their own fans, like getting so frustrated at them. I've yelled at the TV more than once over the Tigers. Really? That's their first game there. I'm sure everybody else has played there by now.
To clear the ocean of its assorted detritus is one of their most valuable functions.
Let's hope I can get out of here. Ooh, fishy. Come here, fish fingers.
It's generally believed that a shark never sleeps.
I shouldn't be surprised. Everything's been so disrupted the last couple of years.
Enables the shark to approach the world with greater confidence and effectiveness.
Sharky shark. What am I doing? I have to take a loo break. Drinking heaps of water after getting the vaccine, and yeah. So I will be back in a couple of seconds. Oh, he's gone. Okay, well, I'm back. Yeah, sorry about that. I've been drinking way too much water, but trying to stay hydrated, especially after the vaccination. Oh. Ooh. Yeah. So they're the teams that have played there? Are those teams that... Yeah, they have or haven't played there? I'm pretty sure we played there last year. If I remember correctly, we had one set of 6 where from our own dropout we then went 100 meters and scored, like in one set. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure I remember that. Alright, we're into the objectives for this other thing.
A quiet space is the ideal stage for the shark to meditate and harness her pure potentiality.
Yeah, so we got most of them done. But I think what I'll do in future is Saturdays can be like the streaming day. That gives me the chance to sort of bring everything out here and find a space and bit of time to work during the week and that. And then maybe during the week I'll work out scripted content for the main channel. Alligators. I thought Watson was going to the Roosters.
The overhunting of Fawtick's keystone properties has led to a superabundance of catfish, which is just fine by local bully Rosie the alligator.
Yeah, if the Tigers got them two, that'd be really good. My shoulder's definitely really sore after that bloody jab yesterday. That's the main thing you feel. Like, really damn sore in my shoulder.
It's sights like these that can really challenge a person's faith in endless progress and development.
He's been really good since he went to the Eagles. It's been good. It was a shame to see him sort of fall off when he went to the Titans. Everything seemed to sort of go wrong for him. Well, that's the question, isn't it? You got Brooks and Dewey, your halves. I don't see that changing unless the club gives up on Brooks. I don't think they will. I think Madge likes Brooks. He'll have to be, I don't know, either a dummy half or a utility or something. Not sure. There's certainly no obvious spot that he'll be used because he's a half over in the Super League.
Around Trash Island, where they enjoy a steady diet of hypodermic needles and used pregnancy tests.
Well, sure, he might be contracted, doesn't mean they can't stick him in reserve grade, but well, I don't see that happening at all. Obviously, I think Madge will play his halves as Dewey and Brooks. But yeah, I have no idea how you use a guy like Hastings who is a half. I mean, it could work as a ball-playing lock. That's the sort of thing now, if he can get his defense going. Interchange him with 12 for a little bit or something. Yes, that's definitely the spine. Laurie, Dewey, Brooks, and then either Little or Simpkin, depending on, I guess, how Simpkin progresses and develops. Because he looks like he's going to be good. Yeah, I think he's going to have to take that 14 roll. There's no other obvious solution. Interesting. Honestly, I don't think Tigers should be too upset with that. Blore and Luciano are much better. Gunner stays, he will end up depth and injury replacement. Alligators, will you bugger off and leave me be? I'm trying to eat the fishies. I thought the Broncos were just really good overall yesterday. I thought that worked really well. Play Milford off the bench in that 14 roll. It was great. I thought they should have won, but that call at the end of the game. Blore is twice the player Garner is. It's a matter of whether he can stay fit or not. That's the issue. He has had his injury issues. which I think is why he left us, because he was sort of just getting stuck.
Although the barracuda isn't prized as a commercial fish by humans, bull sharks will eat just about anything.
And don't get me wrong, I don't mind Gunner, but he's got nothing on
Capable
law.
of assessing the strength and health of her prey.
He's not at the club anymore. He's gone. He went to rugby union or something, and then I think he even couldn't really get much of a run there. Went to like local rugby union or something. The reserve grade half is Falls now. Yeah, so it's Kurt Falls is the halfback in reserve grade now. And he's pretty decent. He's a lot like Cleary in that he's a game managing halfback. Decent kicking game. Kick goals. It's not to say Garner's bad by any stretch. It's just you've got to get to a point where you've got to make these decisions because you need your best 17 and you can't keep everyone. Other clubs are going to come along and offer them more money than you can afford in your salary cap. Law was rated as high as David Fafita coming through. It's just he's had a few injuries, so he's the he's the one you're gonna want to back. Alligators getting all in my way. Just let me eat the fishies. Man, whoever gets Sean O'Sullivan, I feel sorry for him. He's been so bad for the Warriors. Oof. There you go, got it. can eat the fishies in peace. Funny, I always thought Sean O'Sullivan would be better. He played with us and came through with Cleary and that.
The grotto provides a brief respite from the Sturm und Drang of the Gulf.
Oh. Yeah, there'll be a lot of movement. I think every club's going to have a lot of changes. Even us, we're going to have a lot going. We've got Catewell leaving.
The needle-tooth nightmare, the Barracuda.
The Barracuda. I'm trying to do the objective and you're in my way, humans. Yeah, game day gets like that. You'll know whether they're on or not when you start the game. Like yesterday, I wasn't worried even though we had no possession or anything like that. Because you could just see they were handling the defense really well, and when they had the ball, it was intent. This chaos. Fishy.
Barracuda. While most recognize it as the title of a classic rock radio staple, did you know that it's also a fish? Well, it's true.
Let's get this boat that was so annoying in my face. Yeah, that's alright. I still get you there. You can't breathe under the water. Like I can. Let's get this, and that should take me to 50%, and then unlock the dude.
Protein caches like this one are a convenient and tasty way for sharks to increase their protein intake.
You must be extra nervous. It's pretty much your season on the line there. Every game now is do or die. How's Cody Ramsey on the outer? He's one of their good young players. They're in such a mess.
The peace of the grotto enables the shark to approach the world with greater confidence and effectiveness.
I don't remember now. No, I'm pretty sure he got injured. There was a thing, I don't look it up. His teeth got snapped in half. He had like 2 teeth and they were completely snapped in half. It's crazy. There are pictures online if you're game to look it up. Get out of my spot. This is my little safe zone. Get out, alligator. Yeah, it was pretty gnarly. I went. Let's just maybe. If I can find it. Yeah, I'll look it up, see if I can find it. Here we go. Yeah, well, after this, he should. There it is there. That's crazy. Like, as if you wouldn't wear a mouth guard. I think some of them chew on gum or whatever, and it's like, man, I couldn't imagine playing without a mouth guard. That would be ridiculous. It looks like it would hurt too. Yeah, Red V podcast. Cody Ramsey snapped 2 teeth in the head clash with Andrew McCulloch in Friday's clash against Canberra. A horrible injury. Wish Cody all the best in his recovery. Right, that's nuts. Why does anyone want Dylan Napa? Like, that doesn't make any sense. He's pretty much done. They want Maguire back? Of course Cleary got charged. Everyone knew it was going to happen. Like, I know they sat in the press conference and tried to talk it down, but there is no way he doesn't get at least a week for that. Which actually is fine by me, because it means he won't play against South. And like hell I want him playing against South when we're going to have to play South week 1. Like, if any team he's gonna go after Cleary, it'll be them. Oh my poor shoulder. I may jump off in a minute and go have some lunch, and I might spend the rest of my day updating my rugby league game so I can get onto that. Maybe next time do some career mode or something, I don't know.
The grotto provides a brief respite from the Sturm und Drang of the Gulf.
But, and also I'll definitely keep an eye out for what content there is around to do. Definitely get some pre-scripted stuff happening and some editing going, not just random gaming like this. So yeah, so I'll hop off now and I'll catch you guys on Discord and that. Yeah, I might. I'll have a look through and see who's moving where and seeing what's happening and go from there. As the Broncos definitely interest me. They've done a lot of moving and shaking with their roster now. They got Ben Eichen there and Kevy and that. Geez, even our roster's going to change. Tigers have some stuff happening, so like next year should be a good year. Hopefully not as, dare I say, soft as this year. Less of a gap as everyone sorts themselves out. Alright guys, well, cheers for hanging around and I'll catch